All right, over the last several years in real estate, you have seen a seller frenzy in our marketplace. Sellers could just sell their houses for eye-popping amounts. However, as the mortgage rates have risen, buyer demand has cooled. And so consequently, home sellers who are entering the marketplace today are really going to have to reset some of their expectations. The reality is, you're no longer just going to be able to put a sign in the yard and have the buyers flock to you, offer you everything you ever thought you wanted and more, and crazy, crazy, insane amounts on your home and just get it sold. So in today's market, you are going to need to have a game plan, a skilled team of professionals, and a really, really good marketing plan to go along with it. So fortunately, we've developed those plans. We've been using them for years. They are proven and tested in all markets, and we are excited to help you sell your home. So there is one key thing, though. You, the seller, are going to play a vital role in making sure that your house sells in today's market for top dollar. Hi, everyone. My name is Katie Evans, owner and lead agent of the Living 48 real estate team, and I'm super excited to bring to you guys my 7 tips for maximizing your home's sales price in today's market. We have a great list today, and we're going to launch right into it. Now, like I said in the intro, you as the home seller are going to play a really, really important role in getting your home sold in today's market for top dollar. So I've got a list of 7 really important tips to help you maximize that. So let's launch right in and get through these quickly. The first success strategy that I have for you today is that we're going to make some strategic repairs and improvements to the home. Now, there's a study that shows about 6% of today's buyers are looking for a fixer-upper or a DIY project. 6%. That's not a large portion, which means before we put your house on the market today, we're going to walk around, we're going to do some looky-loos, and we're going to figure out what things could prevent your home from potentially selling in today's market. And we're going to take the time to do and finish some of those projects that you have been putting off. And now is the time that we need to have those done in order to sell your house for top dollar. All right. Strategy number 2 is we're going to declutter and depersonalize your house. Now, there's a couple of really important reasons why we're going to do this. I'm not going to tell you to take every family picture down or every picture off the wall or anything of that nature. No, I'm not going to do that at all. We want the house to look like it's lived in and put together. However, what we are going to do is we're going to get rid of things that are not going to help the buyer mentally move into your house. So what I mean by that is I do not want to walk in and see that you have turned your formal dining room into a Lego display room. That's crazy. I also do not want to walk into your home and see a wall full of crucifixes. I might wonder what evil spirit we are warding off. So we're going to do a little bit of depersonalizing and decluttering that way. Another really important reason why we do this is a cluttered home actually feels smaller. And we certainly do not want to do anything to make it look like there's not enough counter space or not enough storage space or just not enough space in general. So by decluttering, we're going to do that. Another reason that we're going to walk through and depersonalize some of those things is sometimes we keep kind of older sentimental items around the house. And actually those older items in your home can make your home feel dated. And again, the last thing we want to do when we're trying to sell your house is to make it feel dated. All right, so success strategy number 3 is we are going to stage your home for success. Now, I have found a great definition that really resonates with me on what staging is. Staging is the process of making your home look its best and appeal to the most possible potential buyers. Doesn't that sound like a great idea? So for some people, that might mean that we bring in a professional stager. For some people, that might mean that we just depersonalize and declutter a little bit and make sure everything gets really cleaned up. And others, we might just make a few suggestions as far as why don't we pack this up? Why don't we store this away? Why don't we make sure that we rearrange these items? Why don't you pull in a little bit of decor here? That kind of things. So we don't need to go overboard, but we also want to make sure that your home looks as much like a model home as we possibly can for the buyers who are going to be coming to buy your home. All right, success strategy number 4, prep for each and every showing. Now, I totally get it. I don't know about you, but I don't live a picture perfect life all of the time. And my home is not always like, hey, it's ready for magazine pictures, right? However, when we're getting ready to sell a home, our whole life changes. We no longer really living in the home. We're preparing to leave the home. So it's a little bit different once you decide you're going to sell your house. So it's important that we always have it ready for the viewers. One of the best strategies I can give you around that is that you may want to consider hiring professional cleaners or taking a really, really good cleaning project one weekend before you're ready for photos and showings, and make sure that the whole house is as clean as possible. And then after that, you're going to take a few minutes every single day to make sure that it's as ready for viewers as possible. When I list a house and there's kids in the house, actually what I'm going to come over and do is I'm going to come over and pinky swear each one of the children into making sure that their bedrooms are cleaned up, their beds are made. They wipe down the mirrors before they leave for school, and they wipe out all the toothpaste in the sinks and in the bathroom. So those are some of the things that are going to be super, super important. Now remember, just a few minutes a day of wiping things down, sweeping the floors, vacuuming, and just making sure that everything is generally put away is going to be important. The other little extra tip I'm going to give you here is try not to cook anything with very strong smells. Curry is going to last in your home 4 days. Just remember that we don't want to have a lot of strong smells, and we don't want to try and overcome those smells with candles and other very strong fragrances as well, because your buyer is going to walk in and say, what are they trying to hide? All right. And just a last note on this. Most buyers will open your cabinets. They will look in the pantry. They will look in drawers and closets and all that kind of stuff. So try and keep those items as neat and orderly and organized as possible as well. Here's my pro tip. A garage is a garage is a garage. Everybody knows that you are going to be moving. So as much as possible, pack up the items that you are not going to be utilizing while you're still living there and store them out in the garage until you're ready to move. All right, success tip number 5. And oh my gosh, if I could impress upon you the importance of this, price your home correctly from the start. All right. In the past few years, we have seen houses flying off the shelves at insane prices, and they've been asking whatever they wanted to ask for the house, and it has worked. However, it's not going to work that way anymore. So we want you to come out of the gate priced exactly right. We don't want you to overshoot the market, because then we're going to be chasing the days on market and our prices down. And we don't want you to leave money on the table by pricing too low, because the buyer demand has kind of closed up and we're not going to get into that bidding war situation anymore. So if you have a really great real estate professional who understands how to comp a house, how to help advise you, we're going to be walking you through, and we're going to be saying, hey, look, we want to come to market spot in the sweet spot, spot on in the sweet spot. Okay. We don't want to overprice. We don't want to underprice. Now that's a big, long conversation that we will have when you're ready, but just prepare yourself that you're not going to be pricing in front of the market at this point. All right. Success tip number 6, avoid acting in emotion. Okay. The market has changed. The buyer sentiment has changed. So people are willing to ask for a lot more, and they might be willing to offer a lot less just to start the negotiation. All right. So remember, you can always counter every single offer. Don't want you to have a knee-jerk reaction. Don't want you to become offended or hurt when offers come in lower than what you were thinking your home is valued at or worth. Don't worry about it. The mindset has shifted with the buyer, and so have their offers. Let a licensed professional help you navigate that, and let's take emotion out of this. All right. This is a business transaction at this point. All right. And the final success tip that I'm going to give you today is that you take the time to find a local market expert to work with. Make sure that as you interview the agents, that they have got a solid pricing strategy, that they have got a solid marketing strategy, and more so that they have a solid coming soon strategy for you to be utilizing for your listing. All right, you guys, selling your home in a fast changing market, which is the one that we're in right now, can be super stressful. You're likely to get a lot of conflicting advice and opinions from all the people in your world, and decisions like how to paint your house, what to do here, what to do that. It can all be very overwhelming. That's where I come in. That's where we bring our value. This market may be adjusting, but we understand what's going on. We study the numbers, and we can help you make the very best of what is going on right now. If you're considering buying or selling a home, we would invite you to reach out to us. Let us answer any questions that you possibly have, and we're happy to talk you through your specific situation and also help educate you on how we're getting houses sold for top dollar in today's market. Please reach out to us. You can reach me directly. My cell phone is 480-415-1341, or of course, DM us or message us on whatever platform you are watching this video on. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on our next weekly video.